Let's have a hard conversation today. I want to talk to the moms who are checking their banking app every morning, hoping that a specific deposit has finally hit. You know the one I'm talking about. Child support. You are waiting for that money to buy groceries. You are waiting for that money to pay the light bill. And when you refresh the screen and see nothing, your stomach drops. You feel angry, you feel scared, and you feel trapped. I need you to listen to me very closely right now. You have to stop waiting. Waiting is what keeps us poor. Waiting is what keeps us stressed. If you are relying on an ex-husband or a father who is unreliable, you are handing him the keys to your life. You are letting him decide if your kids eat well this week. Today, we are going to take those keys back. We are going to build a budget that assumes he will never pay you a single dime. Again, if he pays, great. That is a bonus. But from now on, we survive without it. This is specifically for those of us with irregular income. Maybe you are a server, and some nights you make $200 in tips, and other nights you make $20. Maybe you clean houses, and clients cancel on you last minute. Maybe you work retail, and your hours get cut, depending on the season. Budgeting is hard enough when you have a salary, but when you don't know how much money is coming in next week, it feels impossible. It feels like gambling. Most people tell you to make a budget by writing down your income and subtracting your expenses. But how do you write down your income when it changes every Friday? One week you are rich, the next week you are broke. The mistake most of us make, and I did this for years, is that we budget based on our best weeks. We think, oh, I made $600 last week, so I can afford this car payment, and then a bad week happens. You only make $300, and suddenly you are drowning in overdraft fees. We are going to fix this today. We are going to build what I call a baseline survival budget. This isn't about buying new clothes or going on vacation. This is about security. This is about knowing that even if you have a terrible week at work, and even if your ex doesn't send a penny, the lights will stay on and the kids will have milk in the fridge. I want you to go get a piece of paper, not a phone app, a real piece of paper. We need to look at the ugly truth. We are going to calculate your bare minimum number. This is the scary part, but it is the only way to get free. Are you ready? Let's break down exactly how to handle the chaos of not knowing your paycheck size. Take a deep breath with me for a second. I know how heavy this feels. When you're a single mom with no help, the weight isn't just on your shoulders, it's in your chest, every single minute of the day. You're the provider, the cook, the nurse, and the protector, and when the money isn't consistent, you feel like you're failing at all of it. I need you to hear me. You are not failing, you are fighting. And today, we're going to give you a better shield and a sharper sword. The most human way to look at your money when it's irregular is to stop looking at it as a monthly thing. A month is too long to wait when you're living paycheck to paycheck. We are going to look at your life 1 week at a time. I call this the four walls first method. If you have $50 in your hand right now and the child support didn't come, you do not pay the credit card company, you do not pay the cable bill, you do not pay the old medical debt. You protect the four walls: food, utilities, shelter, and transportation. That's it. If the kids are fed, the house is warm, the rent is covered, and the car has gas to get you to your next shift, you have won. Everything else can wait in line. I used to feel so much shame when a bill collector called me. I felt like a bad person, but then I realized my kids can't eat my good credit score. They need dinner. Your dignity comes from taking care of your babies, not from making a bank happy. Here is how you handle the high weeks and the low weeks. When you have a great week, maybe you got a huge tip or worked extra overtime, do not go out and celebrate. I know you want to. I know you feel like you deserve a break. But that extra money isn't a gift. It belongs to the future version of you who is going to have a bad week next month. I started keeping a slush jar when I had a week that was better than average. I took that extra $50 or $60 and I hid it. I didn't put it in my main checking account because I knew I'd spend it on something urgent that wasn't really an emergency. I hid it in a separate place. That was my peace of mind fund. It was the money that would pay for the milk and bread on the weeks when my hours got cut. It's about smoothing out the hills and the valleys. If you stop spending the hills, the valleys won't feel so deep and scary. It takes a lot of discipline, and it feels unfair. It is unfair that you have to be this careful while other people just swipe a card and don't think about it. But this discipline is your ticket out of the trap. It's how you stop crying in the shower because you're worried about the grocery bill. We're building a life where you don't need a man's permission or a man's check to feel like your life is under control. I want you to imagine something for a second. Imagine it's Friday morning. You open your banking app. You see that the child support deposit is 0 again. But instead of your heart racing, instead of that cold sweat running down your back, you just shrug. You close the app, you pour yourself a cup of coffee, and you go about your day. Why? Because you already have the grocery money, you already have the rent, you did it yourself. That is the power of a zero support budget. It's not just about math, it's about taking your emotions back. When you stop relying on that money, you stop being a victim of his choices. You become the hero of your own story. Every time you put $5 into that peace of mind fund instead of buying a fast food meal, you are buying a piece of your freedom. You are telling yourself and your kids that you are enough. You are capable. You are a provider. The road ahead is going to have some bumps. There will be weeks when the car makes a weird noise or the kids need new shoes for school all at once. But you're going to handle it, 1 week at a time, one envelope at a time. Don't look at the mountain you have to climb. Just look at the next step in front of you. If you can cover the 4 walls this week, you're doing a great job. Be kind to yourself. You're doing the work of 2 people with the resources of half a person. That makes you a warrior, not a failure. I'm here because I want to see you win. I want to see you sleep through the night without checking your bank balance in your head at 3 a.m. If you're a mom fighting this battle alone, I want you to know you're not actually alone. There is a whole community of us right here who understand exactly what you're going through. If this video helped you breathe a little easier today, please hit that like button so other moms in our situation can find this message, and subscribe to join our family. We're going to keep talking about the hard stuff, the real stuff, and the ways we're going to climb out of the hole together. You've got this, mama. Keep your head up, keep your budget tight, and keep going. I'll see you in the next one.